Lincoln, I'm Aubrey Tomsick. Today on Lincoln Now, Lucky for Life lottery tickets, a big game of pickup sticks on Interstate 580, and this week's Spirit Days. Find Lincoln Now on Instagram.
Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with William Wida and Grace Miller.
Today, rolling out the red carpet and stepping in the spotlight.
Getting closer to states, a recap of our athletic achievements.
And everything from clubs and classrooms. Our Lincoln students do it all.
Lincoln Live starts now.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm William Wida.
And I'm Grace Miller. Hey, Will, I really like those PJs you have on.
Thank you. You too.
Well, that's enough disses for today. Let's get on with the news.
The red carpet is rolled out and the stars are shining bright. Watch as these kings and queens light up the night.
This past weekend, the Night to Shine event took place at one church here in Gahanna.
Let's take a trip down the red carpet. Our Kendall Kripe has the heartwarming story from Night to Shine.
Give it up for Steven!
Night to Shine is a special event dedicated to celebrating people with special needs, giving them a prom night experience they will never forget.
So Night to Shine, we partner with the Tim Tebow Foundation, and it is a prom for special needs adults ages 14 and up. So most of that community hasn't had the opportunity to go to like a high school prom or whatnot. So we have the opportunity to show them God's love by providing them that opportunity to be seen and loved and just celebrated for who they are.
Well, typically we average about 350 guests, sometimes more, and they come from all over the community. So we've had people come as far as a couple hours. Actually, this year we had a guest come from Florida, which was so exciting.
The best part is obviously it's a prom, so you've got dancing here in the auditorium, and then we've got karaoke, we have arts and crafts, we have like photo booths all over the place, we get dinner, and then caregivers, actually we call it respite, but they get a chance to kind of watch their loved ones live on the screen over in the other building. Tommy, I'm so sorry. Hi, buddy.
The participants who attend Night to Shine have their own unique experiences and favorite memories.
Dance, party, food, and drinks.
Have fun, just hang with friends, dance with them, and then just dance with friends.
I enjoyed his Night to Shine. Everything is wonderful. I went to high school prom and it was kind of okay, but I enjoy everything and the people are nice around here. Everybody, all aboard. Everybody, all aboard.
This event is only possible with the help of the community, and being a volunteer is about so much more than people think.
This is going to be my second time volunteering. I just remember the impact that I had when I did it for the first time in high school. I did it through a friend at a different church, and then I came here on the first Sunday of the year, and they mentioned that Night to Shine was coming up, and it kind of sparked a memory for me. And so I remember seeing all the happy faces when I volunteered the first time, and I just think, now being an adult and out of high school, out of college, I want to make that same impact and just see happy faces and make people smile again.
I found this as a great opportunity to actually help out and get to meet new people, especially since I really haven't had a church community before. Meet new friends and give back.
It just really brings community, but also it really just shows them that we care and we love, and we see all of them, and they're all gifted in so many different ways.
Night to Shine is more than just an event. It's a celebration of love, inclusion, and community. Through the dedication of volunteers and the joy of the participants, it truly shines a light on the beauty of every individual.
The king or the queen of Night to Shine.
This is Kendall Kripe for Lincoln Live.
The boys bowling team had a successful weekend. They competed in the COH SBC Championship Tournament and tied first place in Division A. They began their day with Reynoldsburg, where they led through, qualifying and emerging with the first seed. They entered semifinal match play versus Reynoldsburg, and although the boys put forth a great effort, they were defeated 2-1. We talked to our top finisher, William Gray, about what the finish means to them.
We did good as a team working together. We hit our spares and strikes, and we all worked as a team, keeping calm and pushing through all the adversities we faced this week, and we all worked hard in the end and pulled through.
Over the weekend, the girls bowling team competed in the conference roll-off. They had games of 950 and 847 and Baker games of 188 and 171 for a score of 2,156. Lacey Holden and Corinne Montgomery led the way with scores of 415 and 372 and making the all-tournament team. We spoke with Jess Goldman to hear more about the girls' successful weekend.
So this weekend we had the conference roll-offs. We ended up going to the to the finals, and the team we played was really good, and we ended up losing short. We didn't lose by much, but we lost a little short there. Personally, I thought that as a team we did really well with our spares. We worked a lot during practice. We definitely are ready for states and sectionals and all that, and we are ready to hopefully bring home the state title.
Diving into the pool, our varsity swim team took on sectionals at Upper Arlington, where the girls placed second overall. Many people wrapped up their seasons proudly, while others successfully pushed on to qualify for districts. A total of 9 girls made it to districts and are looking forward to competing this Saturday at Ohio University, while many will be looking to continue on to states after. We caught up with senior captain and district qualifier, Kate Reitz.
So this weekend was sectionals. We had a lot of good swims across the board. All of the girls' relays are going in third into districts, along with a handful of individual qualifiers.
Many boys also finished up their swim season on Saturday, and there were a lot of PRs. The boys placed fourth against some of the strongest teams in the state and had great races across the board. There were also 8 boys who qualified for the district meet. Sutton Donahue, Toby Treese, Cole Farbizo, Iggy Bond, Caleb Bradshaw, Ezra Riegler, Andrew Byers, and Brendan Miller all placed in the top 32 spots in the district in an individual event or relay. We spoke to senior district qualifier Toby Treese about sectionals.
Everybody went out really strong, and I saw a lot of great time improvement. Nobody swam as if they were holding anything back. I think everybody put 100% into what they did today, and I'm really proud of the team as a whole. And as a senior, I'm glad it was my last sectionals. It was a good note to end it off on, and then for me and everybody else moving on to districts, I hope that we can carry this energy into next week.
Diving is on their final countdown. Many divers' last meet is tonight as they compete against all the other divers in the district. Divers will leave school early to compete at The Ohio State University as they will try to perform their best. Good luck, divers. Here's sophomore Paige Wicker with more insight tonight.
Tonight is diving districts at OSU. There will be around 100 divers there from a whole bunch of different schools in our district. We have 5 Gahanna divers diving tonight. It's a lot of our last meets for the season, so I hope it goes really well. And it starts at 3:30, and I hope you guys pull up.
Friday, our boys basketball team hosted Westerville Central in an OCC matchup. The Lions fought all game and were able to come home with a 41-39 win. Ryan Washington and Derek Rivera Whitfield led the team in scoring all along, with Washington having double-digit rebounds as well. We spoke with Derek after the game with his thoughts on the win.
A lot. This is the last game to playoffs, so this pushed us up like 2 seeds or 1 seed, and it meant a lot. We got going momentum to get playoffs, so we come together as a team. Tomorrow, but if we just keep playing like how we've been playing, following the game plan, everything should go smooth. Just come together. We came together tonight, and that's all we want.
Thanks, guys. On another note, it looks like at least one of us is participating in Pajama Spirit Day this week.
Wait, what? I had no idea.
Oh, well, what news do you have for us today?
Well, last week, Mr. Boron's chemistry class had a lab talking about balancing equations. Students took turns mixing 4 different chemicals together in order to see if a chemical reaction occurred. After that, they weighed 2 different combinations to see whether their weight would change after being mixed. We talked to some students about their reactions to the lab and what they learned.
We learned to balance chemical equations because when we mix chemicals, they can react or change colors, but their weights do not change, but the combinations of atoms is what is changing.
Since we've been learning about chemical equations, it was nice to see a physical reaction react instead of on paper.
There's a super exciting school trip coming up here at the high school. If you want to go to Japan, there's a good opportunity here. We talked to trip advisors, Ms. Sherman and Mr. Glitt, with more information.
We're going to Japan, so we're going to start our travels in the Kansai region, visiting historical temples, the Osaka Castle, Mount Fuji, the Bamboo Forest, and then we'll spend our last 3 days going to Tokyo and exploring all the city has to offer.
if you or anyone you know is interested, this is going to be a student kind of trip, but it's not sponsored by the school. But if you or anyone you know is interested, we are having a parent interest meeting tomorrow night in the library here at the high school at 6 p.m. So around the building there are QR codes, there are flyers. If you scan that or kind of let your parents know, they can get the information through Facebook pages, the peach jar that Miss Williams sends out. They will have the QR code to scan to sign up for that, the RSVP for the interest meeting.
All right, that's all from me today. Sending it back to these Spirit Week slackers at the news desk.
Thanks, RJ.
Well, Lincoln, that's all we have for you today.
Don't forget to wear your Spirit Week color for your relationship tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.